Okay, also, if you ever need to know where you need to go, you can always look at the map like this, and it'll basically show you where you're going. The Cave of Nagi. So Nagi is the other legendary hero. You know, it helped the original wolf before us, Shiranui, as explained in the intro. Yeah, the sword's in really bad shape. Gods didn't do much to protect this place. I'll show them. I suck. Okay, let's actually do a better job. Okay. I am not. Okay. Okay. Yes. 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 There we go. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. Like I said, I've only just bought this game, so it's gonna take me time to get the hang of things on this version. Alright, so another constellation right here. And we're about to meet our second god here. And then we're in our second brush technique. Well, 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 if it isn't Mother Amaterasu. It's been a long time, but with all these monsters around, the only place I could hide was in this shrine dedicated to the ancient heroes. If there is anything I can do to assist you in your endeavors, I am at your service. Make good use of this sword, as it was designed to conquer evil. Alright, so that was Tachigami. And we learned a new technique called power slashing. Power slashing is a very powerful technique. What is that, you ask? Well, we're about to test it out soon. So we're going to demonstrate it on this rock right here. All we have to do is just see a single line, draw a single line. Just like this. And this is actually a lot easier. Well, drawing a straight line is actually easier if you're using, not using motion controls like using the Joy-Cons. So he tells us that we have to master all 13 techniques. You don't have to in order to beat the game, but for the sake of 100%, I'm gonna try to. In fact, I think I did get all 13 brush techniques during the blind playthrough anyway. Alright, so now we have to go back. Sounds simple enough. So the gate closes behind us. No problem. There we go. In the Wii version, you actually have to do you have to actually strike really fast on those in order to actually count. By the way, here's a really hard skip. And we did a skip! Okay, so if you guys want to know what I actually skipped, let's see what it is. It's our first encounter! So we have to, so all you guys can see, if you're wondering what that is on our back, that is a divine instrument, which is basically our weapon. So we have to basically fight. When you see an enemy turn gray, like this, then that is our chance to actually use one of our brush techniques to do more damage. However, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to wait till he dies, and as he's dying, power slash him, and then you get, you get Spirit Globe, which is basically your health refill in the game. But not only that, but I did. Okay, so when you use a brush technique on an enemy as they're dying, then you'll get this item called a Demon Fang. Demon Fangs are rare collectibles which are used to trade in for some rare stuff later, which is actually really good. Alright, and again, and since this guy is dying, I'm gonna go ahead and power slash him again. Not all enemies require power slashing in order to get Demon Fangs from them. Every enemy has a way, a certain type of way in order to get Demon Fangs from them. Those enemies, which are called imps, do give you Demon Fangs if you power slash them as you're dying. Other enemies you will encounter later will have different ways of getting Demon Fangs. And here's another skip I'm about to do. We did it! Okay, just kidding. I'm not gonna skip it. Alright, so again, we're about to fight imps again right here. Now you don't want to just mash you don't want to just mash your attack button in order to defeat these guys. There is actually like a certain rhythm to these guys to using the divine instrument in order to do just a little bit more damage. So just keep that in mind. You can use Power Brush in order to do a lot more damage than your divine instrument, which is a very effective way of battling. If you want to have really quick fights, then that is very effective. Now, for the most part, for battles, since for the most part with battles, since you really only get money as your only benefit of fighting enemies, I'm gonna be cutting out basically all the encounters unless they're required. So that's basically it right there. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and head on out because we're pretty much done here. And now that we have the Power Brush, let's go and use it to cut down this fruit right here. Alright, so we've now restored Kamiki Village. I almost forgot the name of it. I probably didn't get the name right anyway, so I don't know what the point is. And we have a statue. I don't remember there being a statue here. Well, something's not right. Let's see what happened. Wow. So everybody's been turned to statues. That's pretty bad. Whoa! What was that noise? Somebody with a pulse around here? There's definitely something strange going on around here. Let's find some high ground. Alright. So, The nice thing is that this game does give you an arrow that leads you to where you need to go. But it won't always do that. So if you think this game is just too easy just because it tells you where to go, it won't do that all the time. Okay, let's see what we got. The sun's not even shining. Oh, that's not good. It's probably because this place is in danger. Well, this world's in danger, for that matter. Not even a single villager is moving a muscle. Well, of course a monster must have done this. Like, who else would cause the sky to turn black all of a sudden? Oh, great, a circle. To draw ourselves a sun. That'd be impossible, I know, right? Because drawing a perfect circle with manual controls is actually impossible. Wow, that's not even a perfect circle. It worked anyway. Wow. No, really? My name is not Amaterasu, I'm sure knew it. So, Sunrise is a default ability. And it turns night into day. The flowing brush is like music from the heavens. Grandfather's poems. So, that is what our brush is called, the Celestial Brush. Okay. What, is it like when it turns nighttime, the villagers turn to statues? That, like, makes no sense. This is Mr. Orange. Not the one who fought that terrible creature with Nagi? You couldn't possibly be the legendary Shiranui. No, it can't be. That story is 100 years old. Maybe this wolf lived for 100 years. Would you know that? So, as you can see, this is the perspective of Mr. Orange. He can't see the orange markings on Amaterasu. Neither can he see the divine instrument. No villager will be able to see that at all throughout the entire game. There are some things that can see Amaterasu's markings and divine instrument, but not regular village citizens throughout the entire game. And we are encountered with more enemies, as it looks like. Sneak into villages and cause all sorts of trouble. Step aside, furball. This is a job for my trusty sword, Denkomaru. Dang, you just like used him to defeat those enemies. Wow, that's crazy. Bam! Time to deal with you next. There we go. Now you want to stop. Now you want to rack up on as many demon things as you can, just so just so you have more for later. Because right now you can't use your demon things now, but it's best to stock up on them early, or as early as you can. I got some praise. Divine Intervention. The more you restore the land to its natural beauty, the more praise you'll get. So praise is basically experience. And I mean, so it's kind of like an RPG in a way. You know, when you get enough praise, you can upgrade stuff to your stats, which is nice. But oddly enough, in this game, you don't gain experience for fighting enemies. You only gain experience for doing side quests. And that's because people believe in gods. And when you complete the more side quests you complete, the more faith people have in God, basically. So it makes sense. So this is a feed bag, which is where you store certain types of food in them. There are 4 types of feed bags. Right now, what we just got is the seed feed bag, which is what we use to get to store seeds in, of course. And what we can use it for is, you see these well, they're flying away. Okay, here we go. All right, so we use this is you just go ahead and whenever you see an animal or a group of animals, then you can actually use a feed bag on those animals. In this case, we're about to feed birds seeds, and we'll see what happens when we do that. Now, only some animals like certain kinds of food, so if you don't have that specific kind of food, then you can't feed them. And so now we're watching birds eat seeds, basically. Now, in order to 100% this game, you need to feed all the animals. I know, sounds useless, but that's how we do it. In fact, you get praise for feeding the animals as well. There's a small amount of praise, but it does add up for when you need to upgrade stuff later. And there we go. So yeah, we get 5 praise for that. Alright. Let's go on, head on down. And here's another group of birds, but we can't feed them at the moment because we don't have any more seeds, unfortunately. Ugh, great Shiranui. Whoa. Show some respect to your elders. Alright, so if you look up there, that's actually above where we just were. There are actually 2 treasure chests. One of them is an item that I'll get later, because right now I can't get it right at the moment. And the other chest is really important, and I actually want it now. So what we're gonna do, since I can't reach it, you can actually open chests by power slashing them. And I failed. So yeah, okay, so when you can't get an item, or when you wait too long to get an item before it, when you wait too long to get an item, it'll actually go back inside its treasure chest, which is what happened there. So that sucks. So this actually is this is actually angle specific. In order to get this, there we go, second try. That is actually a really tough stray bead to get, but there we go. So that's our second stray bead out of the 100. So we're 2% done with the game in terms of stray beads. The other chest, if you're curious, this one is not angle specific because it's actually going to stay on there for however long, but it's basically, oh, it actually did fall down. Okay, let me, wait, where'd it go? Wait, where'd it go? Did it actually, wait, maybe it didn't fall all the way down. That's a bummer. Let's try it again, because I'm actually curious if I can actually grab that chest now. I got it! Okay, glass beads! Alright, what does it do? Alright, what does this do? That these beads show no cracks is a testament to the artist's skill. Okay. Don't really know what it does yet. I'll look into it later. But for now, we have this guy who's no longer a statue. I feel it. I sense it. Foul beasts dwell in this place. Concentrate. Look hard. You see, right behind you. Now! Alright, so we actually have to defeat these guys really fast. So, boom. So power slash like crazy. And hopefully I defeat these guys fast enough. I don't know if using your celestial brush counts towards the in-game timer of the fight. We'll see. 10 seconds. Wait, is that fast enough? Okay, that is. So if you defeat those enemies within 10 seconds or less, then you get praise from this guy, and you'll see this guy like in various places. So keep an eye out on him, and if you keep on winning, then you'll get nice rewards later. Alright, so welcome to Kamiki Village. Let's see what we got. Hello, you. It's Mushi. A white wolf? That's just plain weird. Sure looks like a weak little bugger. You can beat my dog Hayabusa there? Well, listen to this. There's this field my mama tends to, you see. Well, Hayabusa managed to dig up 9 turnips in a row. Even though my mama was chasing him around and trying to slug him, there are actually 10 turnips in that field. Hayabusa's fixing to get all 10. Is that so? Uh-huh. I'll admit you're the better canine if you can do it. At least you have your celestial brush and wicked brush stroke.